Oi, 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 buenos dias. Good morning. Today is Sunday. I already woke up, I think, at about 8 o'clock. Got my hour meditation out today. Planning out the rest of today. Right now, on the way to the gym, but not doing a lifting day, just gonna like sauna, steam room, pool, that kind of thing. Then later, I'm going to the beach. Gonna read. Plan out my week. I wanna keep reading the Count of Monte Cristo, and I also brought the Chekhov book, 52 stories. So I'll read one or two short stories. Taking some sun. Turn my brain off for a little bit. I brought my iPad too, so I'm gonna be reading the Count there. Maybe play some music. I don't know. And then I think I'm gonna go to Bellissima tonight. I didn't go out this weekend, and I want to at least have some funnel to meet some girls. The only thing is I was trying to think between, because I actually think Bellissima is not a place to get to too early. You become too familiar, for lack of a better word. And I know I wanted to go to this meetup event thing, like reading in the park, which seemed like a cool idea. You read for an hour, and then after, everyone talks about what they were reading and shares. And I think that's kind of cool. So I think I may do that and then swing by Bellissima after. And at some point during the day, if I have an hour or two, continue with the CSS course. Oh, man, I kind of miss when I was doing calculus. And I don't know, there's just so much stuff to learn, this is why, structure is so important. And as I get older, I sort of, can see that, sometimes, difficulties I may have that I may put on myself as a personality flaw can be fixed by adjusting things in a structural way. What do I mean by that? Well, the biggest one for me is, and has always been, focus. And even when I was at Coinbase, I struggled with focus. But knowing what I know now, I can think back on it. I was, at the time, very distracted. Partially just I struggled so much with dating in New York, so just constantly trying to meet someone and have sexual release so my brain could think, but also the fucking apartments I was living in were not fit for human beings to live in. And I'm someone that I really do need my space. I need a dedicated working space. What Astrid and Petrus have is amazing. I can't be next to busy or distracting streets. I shouldn't say I can't. I can. But it's just, it's too easily, I will just get thrown off course very easily, and I'm constantly fighting against it. Versus when I lived in Medellin or in this place now, where I'm still, close enough to lively things happening, but I'm a 10-minute walk out of the way. And just that 10 minutes is enough for me to not look out my window and get distracted. Also, accountability on an interpersonal level. So having meetings to start the day. I haven't needed that right now because I'm waking up and going to the gym. And the gym's close enough. And I'm thinking back to 2019 when I was living in the Hillary Gardens, and the problem with that was my first meeting of the day was 1 p.m. So I would just stay up until 4 a.m. and then wake up at 12, and I just worked online. So yeah, that lack of structure, if I would go back now, I would have set myself either just I wake up and go to the gym, 7 a.m., something like that, or I don't know about Preply or these sorts of platforms then, but could have gone on Preply and worked with some sort of a tutor or a professor to learn something, learn Spanish, learn calc, learn linear algebra, learn something, because that would have been pretty aligned with me at that point as well. Or found someone online that wants to learn SICP and work through that for a year, just something like that. Find some sort of mentorship as well, both like within the company as well as externally. Yes, if I could go back, I would say, at least for me, I had a bit of ego about it because I was self-taught up until a point. But I think letting go of that ego and that need to know everything myself, solve everything myself, and find mentorship and find those external. And I remember thinking back on it now, the therapist I was working with at that time was like, why don't you ask for help? Why are you afraid to ask for help? And I was like, no, I got to do it myself. And that did not work out great. It's very stressful and led to underperformance. So knowing those things now, like even pair programming, that was a good thing that I introduced, So I guess at the end of the day, you could say what I'm describing is having ADHD and coming up with solutions for it, Anyway, on my way to the gym, and then to the beach. It's like a nice chill 65 degrees right now, something like that. So very good start to the day considering we're in October. Anyway, signing off. Okay, just left the gym. Weather is phenomenal. So while in the pool, I was thinking I should do a fast again sometime soon, like 24-hour fast. And I was trying to think which day of the week would be ideal. And I realized, I'm already halfway into today. I'm 12 hours in. So I might as well make today the day. So I'm going to do a 24-hour fast today. Don't really want to, but always pushing ourselves, right? So that's the plan. Right now I'm going back home because I realized I forgot to pack a towel, which I'm going to need for the beach. I'll also drop off. I'm not really sure what. I think everything I have is beach ready, but maybe I'll drop off the Chekhov book. I was thinking... No, I was going to bring Way of the Superior Man, and I was like, dude, I don't need... Not everything has to be, again, about, girls. Even though the whole book isn't, but the reason I wanted to was because I saw a girl in the pool and got horny. And I was like, how do I sexually manifest this energy properly? It's like, I don't need a book to tell me to do that. So, yeah. And on my way to the beach, I'm going to pass by the marina. So gonna take a photo, post it on Instagram, asking if anyone knows that I'm looking to rent a yacht for November 1st, if anyone has any connections, which I guess is a low-key flex. And I don't always necessarily feel comfortable flexing, but fuck it, we ball. So that's the agenda right now. Okay, so spent about a little bit over an hour back at home. Did a little bit of the CSS course, an exercise on sticky positioning, which made me realize I need to reread all the stuff about sticky positioning. That could be a good article to write about too. So go through that course again, read through the MDM docs, and then just write out the dummy's guide to sticky positioning, Anyway, right now I'm walking towards the beach. There's no rush, so I'm not taking the Girona train station. I'm going to walk down to Passeig de Gracia just taking the vibes, and then I guess I could take the train to Barcelona. I consider just walking all the way there, but I don't know. That seems like a waste of time. Again, I keep trying to think in terms of what Owen said, right? Like, what's the value of your time? And valuing my time at zero is what leads to this endless wandering and aimless whatever, that I'm getting out of. So that's the plan, and gonna post the yacht thing on my IG story when I walk by the marina. Okay, just got to the beach. I bought a beach towel. It's kind of ugly, not my favorite color, but fuck it. So gonna get set up. Next few hours, I'm just always listening to Owen. So listening to Owen Cook rant right now. He's got like 4 millionaires, guys in their 20s, entrepreneurs and like founders, operators, these kinds of dudes, risk takers, essentially. So listen to them rant about how to make it big, get out of that derp state, and like execute towards something. So that's the plan for now. I think I spent like 3 hours at the beach. Brandon, he's a BMX guy. He's one of Jaden's friends, but he's pretty cool. Ended up seeing my story and hit me up. I was like, "Oh, you're at the beach. I live right here." So he came by. We hung out, chopped it up, and yeah, it was just good to like have someone to hang out with. But I ended up not reading, but it's fine. There was a moment where I was like twitchy because I was like, "Oh, this isn't going according to the plan I'd made," and I was like, "Doesn't matter. Just go with the flow." So hung out for a couple of hours. The fast is going okay. I'm not super hungry. I definitely feel something, but it's not crazy bad. So right now, I'm going home. Bought a bottle of water for sustenance. I'll see how I feel when I get home. Maybe I'll sleep for an hour. Maybe get some work done. But anyway, I'm going to meet with Brandon at Bellissima like sometime 8-9 o'clock. So I'll see if there's enough time for me to go to that other event that I had mentioned at the park. If so, I'll go check it out. If not, then I guess, another time. Okay, cool. 8 p.m. This is gonna be the last video for the day because last weekend when I went out to Bellissima, I almost wasn't able to upload. And I'll probably record some videos. Maybe I'll put them up tomorrow morning, but I just don't want to have to think about vlogging anymore for the rest of the night. So, signing off. See you motherfuckers tomorrow. New week. I'm excited. I already planned the week out. Let me show you what I got written out. So you can see, I had today's agenda in the morning, meditate, sauna, steam room, beach, plan out week, and Bellissima. So I'm on target for everything. And then I have the week scheduled out in terms of like work goals, health, social, and personal goals. And yeah, that's it. Hasta luego, motherfuckers.